You know, we do this every summer, but apparently it bears repeating since Las Vegas Fire and Rescue gets more than 300 calls from people spotting a child or a pet in a locked car. So our fire department joined forces with Las Vegas Metro Police to do a demonstration showing how quickly those temperatures can become deadly and what you should do should you spot a child or a pet in a locked car. Our vehicles can transform from one of the safest places to keep our kids strapped in with us as we travel around town to one of the most dangerous places for them if left unattended, particularly during our scorching hot summer months. At this recent press conference, Lieutenant Dave Valenta said even on that particular day when it was only 88 degrees, the car would heat up to at least 108 degrees in about 10 minutes. Officer Larry Hatfield was in the car with a thermometer during the briefing and would come out shortly to prove that point.
It's especially important to remember, though, he's a grown adult and that the child's body heats up 3 to 5 times faster than an adult's. Especially if traveling around, they're usually also additionally restrained in a child seat, making it even more problematic.
So the question often arises as to what to do if you see a child in a hot car. Lieutenant Valenta says if the child could be in distress, the first thing to do is call 911. But if the child is clearly in imminent danger?
If the child is unresponsive and in distress, do what you can, try and access the vehicle, see if the doors are unlocked, and in worst case scenario, break a window to rescue that child. Please make sure you wait around for police response to give a statement and a report.
Las Vegas Fire's Tim Zemansky says many people think having tinted windows makes your child safer. But with the air off and even with the windows cracked to open, tinting actually causes heat to rise faster.
We did tests at the fire department. The inside of the car got up to 135 degrees in 4.5 minutes. The darker the tint on the window, the hotter, the faster inside the car. That's called a greenhouse effect.
So on this 88-degree day, in just about 10 minutes, how hot did Officer Hadfield's car get? The thermometer showed close to 140 degrees, and the officer said he was already beginning to struggle with the effects of that heat. Of course, this was a controlled demonstration, and as an adult, he was able to get out and get checked by our paramedics. Our children and pets don't have the power to save themselves. It's up to all of us to protect them. It's not only the humane thing to do, it's the law.
If you see a child left unattended in a car, in any circumstances, you should call 911. It's considered a medical emergency. You're obligated by law to do it now. We will be en route as quickly as possible. We consider it a medical emergency. We're going to go code 3 to get there.
By the way, both Metro and the fire spokesman agree that if it's not in the heat of the summer and you don't think the child is in imminent danger, there are other steps you can take, like going inside the business where you think the driver might be and having them paged, letting them know their child has been spotted. Just sort of a gentle reminder that it is against the law. By the way, everything you just heard in that story also pertains to pets in cars. There are some very strict laws protecting them as well.